Welcome to the Trend Talk. We are your hosts, Bel Hernandez and Maravina Jaimes. There's a new show in town and it's on ABC networks. It's called The Baker and the Beauty, and it's about a Cubano baker who meets an international superstar who then has to meet his Cuban family. And one of those family members is Natalia, and it's played by Belissa Escobedo, one talented actress who is with us today. But first, let us show you what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, a woman like Vanessa? Pretty soon she's gonna give you an ultimatum.
Have you spoken to Daniel?
I have reason to believe that Daniel is out with Noah Hamilton.
¿Qué caca tú estás hablando ahora?
Oh my God, he's right. Ay, Dios mío. Tell me everything and don't skip even a microsecond.
Well, we met at the restaurant.
We want to welcome you, Belissa, to the Trend Talk.
We are so excited to have you on. And we are also excited to tell you that ABC just announced that The Baker and the Beauty is the only drama series this season to grow over its debut episode. Yay!
Bravo.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing news. Yeah.
Well, listen, we have been watching Carlos Gomez, who plays your father, and Lisa Vidal, who plays your mom, and everybody on the show doing like massive social media. Tell us a little bit about how you think social media is impacting the success of The Baker and the Beauty.
Yeah, I think because of when we premiered, in this weird time for television, for everything really, we took on social media, all of us as a cast, and even, executive producers and directors they've all been really putting in work on their end, which is so, so amazing to see. And everyone's just so proud of it. And I think that's really shining through with all of our constant posts. Yes, that it really is big factor. I see it all over the place, and it's just people just want to see it. Want to see the show, which is fabulous, by the way. We love it. A lot of people love it. I wanted to go back a little bit. Before you got the role of Natalia Vega, your voice had already been heard by millions of people. You were on the Queen Latifah show doing some spoken word. And can you tell us how you got there and how that was for a high school student? Because you were still in high school at that time. Yes, yeah. For that, it started in high school. There was a freshman year, we had an organization, Get Lit, come in and do a workshop with us. And from there, I kind of just really felt connected to poetry for the first time and started going to their weekend classes. And eventually me and two other girls who I went to school with kind of joined the program, and we started working as a team with these three other boys, and we went to this amazing competition, Brave New Voices, international poetry competition, represented Los Angeles. And all the poems we wrote there were featured, and Queen Latifah somehow saw us. We performed with John Legend as well. Yeah, at the Hollywood Bowl, right? Yes, yeah, that was the first performance that we got. So how was that? You were in high school, and I mean, well, the High School of Performing Arts, I mean, they teach you to be out there. My daughter went there as well. So really? I know the kind of work that they do. So you guys are already like, you have all this confidence. So that only built it up a little bit more, right? We were definitely more prepared. But it was this world is so different. And, as teenagers, it's not exactly the best thing to have everyone following you and suddenly like wanting to know who you are. It's kind of scary. For me, at least it was. And so, working up to getting Natalie, it was an internal journey for me as well, of really looking back and thinking, what do I want to show everyone when I am, on this major platform? Okay, one of the things that I wanted to say is that I love the fact that Natalie is written as a smart Latina. Yes. A smart woman. Yes, and school education is such a big priority for her. That's how she was raised in the Garcia family. And I love that. I absolutely love that. I think it's needed.
we want to know a little bit about where you grew up. We know you grew up in Boyle Heights, but then, your journey, you went to the High School of Performing Arts, but then you went to New York. Is that right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your journey from after high school to getting the Baker and the Beauty.
Yeah. So after high school, I went to the New School for Drama in New York, and I went there for about a year and a half. And great program. I got to do a lot. New York theater scene is amazing. That was like a once in a lifetime getting to experience that. I feel like it changed me as an actor. But doing that, after about a year and a half in the program, there was something missing. It felt like I wasn't fulfilling part of, my journey. And so I decided to move back home and pursued community theater in Boyle Heights at Casa 0101 with my idol, Josefina Lopez.
Who went to LACSA as well, right?
LACSA, yes, who went to LACSA, and who, when I was in New York, I had to drop out of a production of Real Women Have Curves to move back to LA. And so it felt very full circle that then I got to go and work with Josefina I did about 2 play festivals with her.
Oh, that is so fantastic. I mean, I have to say, Real Women Have Curves has helped so many amazing careers. So thank you, Josefina Lopez.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And also you were part of like thousands of actors who auditioned for the ABC, the fellowship, actor fellowship?
The Discover Showcase.
Yes.
Yes.
And out of all of those, you were chosen to do the Discover workshop, but that's how it led to people noticing your talent and to the audition and eventually to your role.
Yeah, before the showcase, I didn't have an agent, didn't have a manager. I had 1 headshot done for like the first time. So the showcase really launched everything for me. The resources they gave me, it's amazing.
So there are a lot of young actors and actresses out there looking at you and like being amazed at you and your character on the show. If there was one piece of advice that you would want to give to people your age at this moment in time, what would it be?
That's so much I'd love to say. But I think the biggest one is to never lose sight of why you're doing this, of why you're doing what you're doing, your passion, just to never lose it and never, compromise it for anything.
We love you on The Baker and the Beauty. We hope everyone tunes into ABC to continue to watch Belissa Escobedo on The Baker and the Beauty.
Thank you, guys.
We want to say goodbye, but remember to follow us on Instagram at the Trend Talk Show. And remember, if it's trending,
we're talking.